Good morning, aloha from Florida. So let's talk about the moon landing hoax for just a minute, and make no mistake about it, it was a hoax, and the powers that be still promote it heavily to this day. They also lie to the children, teaching them that, oh, you could dream and be anything. You could be an astronaut. Yeah, if you want to swim around in a pool with a big heavy suit on with a green screen behind you, that's about all an astronaut is. No one has ever been to space. As we talked about with rockets, nothing's been higher than 70 or 75 miles. But let's talk about the moon landing for a minute. One, the Earthrise Pictures. They are off over the horizon of the moon. All of the missions happen during a full moon, and the same side of the moon is always facing us. Therefore, the Earth would have been directly overhead. But these fake Earthrise pictures are off to the side. Now, also on the Earthrise Pictures, you can take official pictures off of NASA's website, put them into your computer, into your editing software, adjust the contrast, and you can see very clearly a box pops up around the moon, proving that it is a composite, that the moon was added. That the Earth was a composite. The Earth was added pretending to be on the surface of the moon. Here's the other thing about that. The Earth would be huge in the sky, but allegedly from the surface of the moon, looking back at the Earth, it's the same size in the sky as us looking at the moon. Wait a minute. The Earth is, even in the globe model, is much, much larger than the moon. And if the astronauts were on the moon looking back and seeing the Earth would have been enormous in the sky, not small. Okay, number two, the Lunar Module. Have you taken a look at that thing? It definitely looks like it was put together with cardboard and tin foil and duct tape and curtain rods. And you think it made it through space 238,000 miles one way and back and endured the extreme temperature changes for at least 3 days? And look at that Lunar Module and ask yourself, do you really think they had enough air, water, and food in there for 3 days? No, I don't think so. You think they had a pair of golf clubs in there, or the $38 million go-kart in there that they tool around on the moon? But anyway, number three, and this is one of the most telling to me, is that there is not even 1 second, not 1 second of video footage of the Earth from the surface of the moon. And they allegedly went 6 times in 3 years. So are you really gullible enough or naive enough to believe that they allegedly went to the moon 6 times and they forgot to point their video camera to the sky and film the Earth floating in space, rotating on its axis, revolving around the sun? Come on. The moon landing was a hoax. The moon landing never happened. Just think about it. The Earthrise pics are provably fake. There's no way that Lunar Module made it to space and back and endured the changes. There's no way there was enough room in the Lunar Module for air, water, and food for 3 days, plus golf clubs, plus a go-kart that they had to allegedly assemble. Man, can you imagine that go-kart costing $38 million? It had lawn chairs on it. Lawn chairs, and it had an upside down umbrella for a satellite communicator. Oh my. And no, they didn't record even 1 minute of the Earth from the surface of the moon, and they allegedly went 6 times. There's our electric sun. That's it for today. God bless you.